Welcome to Culture. Valley will be here in just a moment. First, though, it's a subject that makes the headlines all too often, the plight of illegal immigrants attempting to cross the seas in search of a better life. Thousands die yearly of drowning, exposure and starvation, yet the sheer scale means most news reports feature depersonalised images. In his new film, director Moussa Touré shows us the faces of a group of immigrants who attempt a perilous crossing from Senegal to Spain.
Mais bala fi kenn desatu fi te jën amatu fi ils sont tous partis lan nga bëgg ñu def fi léegi mais xoolal doo sax gis horizon bi tu ne vois même plus l'horizon.
Risking it all on the high seas to escape a life without hope. Every year, thousands of illegal immigrants from Africa attempt the hazardous crossing to Europe. In pursuit of a better life, they're willing to sacrifice everything from their old one, their identity, sometimes even family, embarking on a journey with no guarantees. And now, for the first time, the hellish crossing is acted out on the big screen.
One day, I went to see a young guy but was told he'd left. I saw him a month later. He was the one who described to me for the first time everything that happened.
The Pirogue is a fictional film based on actual events. As such, it blurs the line between documentary and cinema. The scenarios are made up but remain true to real life.
It's really a documentary film because it's based on reality, so it's impossible to make it without crossing over into the documentary genre. But at the same time, it's a work of fiction with its own drama.
Towards the end of the film, the Pirogue enters into the eye of a violent storm. The actor's terror all the more poignant, as this is a very real scenario for the illegal immigrants who are ferried along Europe's coast from Africa nearly every day. The Pirogue is a compassionate, cinematic depiction of the price people are willing to pay to secure a better future.
And I'm now joined by our music critic, Valley. Hello, Valley.
Hi, Claire.
Now, we're going to start off by talking about Peter Gabriel. He's just finished a 16-date tour of the States, and now he's celebrating 25 years since his album So was released. Has it really been that long?
It's really been that long, a quarter of a century for So, and it remains Gabriel's biggest success, and I think it's a lot thanks to Sledgehammer, which was that great song that had a revolutionary clip that went with it. In 1986, video clips were abundant for several reasons. MTV, the station that was dedicated 100% to music, was a new addition to television. And also, the second reason, that the record industry still had a lot of money to pump into all these mini promotional films. Peter Gabriel was a visionary, still is. He created a label called Real World. He created a festival called WOMAD that were dedicated to world music. Very early, he saw the numeric revolution and invested in new technologies, including the distribution and the sale of music online. So, which includes a duo with Kate Bush, Don't Give Up, is released in multi-formats. There's the simple CD, there's a 3-box box set, a 3D CD box set, and there's also the deluxe box set in which you have a book, you have a DVD, you have a vinyl album, pictures, you know, it's pretty extraordinary, and a live recording. Let's watch Sledgehammer, because it still looks great after all these years, after 25 years. It remains one of the most broadcasted video clips on MTV.
Done it again, Valley. You've got me singing.
You're always singing, I noticed.
Just during the clips, maybe not live. All right, we're going to move on now to a rendezvous in Paris, a gathering of people in the music industry. They're getting together to, well, talk about business, and the event is called Mama.
Right, it's taking place in the 18th arrondissement, which is near Montmartre, and it's the third consecutive year that this event takes place. It's called Mama, and after the Midem, it's the meeting place for all of the music industry professionals, independent or multinational, be it concert promoters, publishers, managers, or civil societies. The goal is to talk and reflect collectively about what is the heartbeat of all our lives. Yours too, Claire, music. During 2 days, the Mama proposes roundtables, 30 conferences, workshops, and even happy hours, because they figure when you're sort of in a relaxed atmosphere, it's better to do business and sign deals, which often happens in these events. The highlight of Mama are the 80 concerts that put a spotlight on the talents of tomorrow. You discover artists and maybe hear ones that's starting to create a buzz. And these concerts are for the pros, but they're also open to the public.
I was just about to ask Paris, you don't have to be in the industry.
Absolutely not. You can go, and it's great because, as you know, the 18th arrondissement in Paris is a really musical neighborhood, and there's so many musical venues. It's been a hot spot for almost 200 years.
That's my neck of the woods.
Is it? Let's have a look at Lescape. It's a French artist who's really been creating a buzz for the past 6 months. He's just put out his new album. Let's have a look at Tokyo La Nuit, because he'll be at Mama on Friday night at La Cigale, Lescape.
I'm out of town on Friday, but hopefully I'll be able to catch something else. All right, now, last but not least, as the good old saying goes, we're going to talk about rock indie darling Bat for Lashes. She's just released her third album.
Bat for Lashes is sort of a strange pseudonym behind which Natasha Khan has been creating a very personal and dreamlike atmosphere since 2006. The new album is called The Haunted Man. Is a collection of songs that she calls jubilatory.
And is that her on the cover?
That's her with some sort of, trophy, a man. Sometimes they sound a little bit otherworldly, due to the instruments. There's piano, sitar, strings, and obviously a lot of electronic sounds, and she has that soprano voice. She's often compared to Bjork or Cat Power. You can also hear the influence of Portishead singer Beth Gibbons on her work. Natasha Khan is a fan of people as different as Rihanna and Kate Bush. She says she bared herself on this third album, which you can see not only on the cover where she's totally naked, but also in the lyrics. She says that this album is an album of healing where she gets rid of all her ghosts. The Haunted Man was recorded in her apartment in Brighton. Let's have a look at the first single. It's called All Your Gold, Bat for Lashes.
Maybe it grows on you.
You'll like it in the end.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thanks.
Vali, and thank you for watching. That's it for Live from Paris. Do stay tuned to France 24.